of you to this edition of Nukkar Chai Online. आप सबका साथ और हाथ में चाय हो, फिर उस सुबह की क्या बात हो. So let's say cheers with our chais. Raise your chai ka cups, everybody. Yay! Yes, everyone. Very good. Yes. On behalf of Kunwar Vyogi Memorial Trust, myself, Tulika Banerjee, welcome you all talented poets to Nukkar Chai Online. This event is an initiative to discover, foster, and empower poets and writers. We host Nukkar Chai at colleges, corporates, schools, organizations, anywhere where our creativity takes us. Today, Nukkar Chai Online is happening for the first time in a virtual zone, all thanks to COVID, and we are hoping that you are all staying safe and staying home. Thank you for joining us. This event is organized by Kunwar Vyogi Memorial Trust, instituted in the memory of renowned poet, editor, columnist, and renowned Sahitya Academy awardee, Group Captain Randhir Singh, popularly known as Kunwar Vyogi. He has written more than 1,000 sonnets in Dogri and English, besides myriad ghazals, poems, bohas, short stories, and novels. His long poem Ghar, comprising 239 couplets, earned him the title of the father of Dogri sonnets. His books are a part of the MA Dogri curriculum in the Jammu University. So he is the one who has helped us connect together. And in his memory, we have instituted Nukkar Chai. Today we have with us our founder, Ms. Poonam Singh Jamwal. We extend a very warm welcome to her. She's a multifaceted personality. She's a poet, writer herself, a social media influencer, and a great leader in myriad fields. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
We also have with us the organizers of this event, Mr. Praveen Lohani, Ms. Kajal, Mr. Rohan. Thank you guys. Thanks so much. We are banking on you to keep us stable all through. I hope you all can hear us.
Yeah.
Yes. Great. So a few rules before we begin. Please keep your mics on mute and switch it on when we tell you to, so that we can avoid all the unnecessary sounds. And let's encourage each other's poetry by raising our cups of chai.
Okay.
Yes. And today there will be, the recitation is meant for a single poetry because we have a paucity of time. We know that you are fabulous poets and you have a huge treasure to unfold, but kindly do recite the poem that you have sent us. And if there is more time left, we will definitely welcome more poetry. So let's begin this session with my favorite sonnet from Kunwar Vyogi's book. Can you see it? ROS.
Yeah.
It is called 24 Hours and it is very, very relevant, especially in today's times and any time else. You may be a beggar or a great monarch, renowned intellectual or a pious sage. You may be in youth or in old age, or a high soaring lark. God, the great owner, is impartial one. He has no favorite, partiality eschews. So without fail, he every day renews. And ours 24 denies to. You use them as you wish, as secret service or narcotic haze, in laziness or in creative blaze. He takes no notice, give them every day. But just remember, listen, take account, for every moment in the end does count.
Wow. Very good.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers to Kunwar Vyogi. चाय दूसरी ऐसी चीज है जिससे आंखें खुल जाती हैं. चाय दूसरी ऐसी चीज है जिससे आंखें खुल जाती हैं. धोखा अभी भी नंबर 1 पोजीशन पे है। इसी बात से, इसी शायरी के साथ और उसकी शुरुआत करते हैं। फर्स्ट poet for the day is Arijit. Arijit Roy, I hope you are ready. Arijit is an upcoming name in Delhi poetry circuit and the founder of Petriture, the creative writing society of Sri Venkateshwara College. So please give him a round of applause by raising your chai and let's listen to his poem.
I hope you all can hear me.
Yes, we can. Guys, you can type yes to say that you can hear him.
Or just raise,
Yeah.
just raise your fingers, that'll do.
Yay.
Okay. Thank you to KVM Trust and all the organizers planning such a lovely poetic morning. I must say, it's a welcome change in the routine of the lockdown. The poem I'm going to recite is one which I also feel one with most intensely. The title of the poem is Poetic License, that the poet has a poetic license to be in love all the time. So here it goes. Poetic license. The poet has a poetic license to be in love all the time, to be in and out of love, to feel most intensely the sweet promise of the tender heart, to be the poem written on the lips of the beloved, which when unfurled into an ever enthralling smile, it seems that a rainbow has come out into the sky. Not the right to break a heart, but the freedom to be in love with everyone and everything. No conditions and no demands, as if watering every day a plant in the garden. Oh, the poet has a poetic license to be in love all the time. Thank you.
Wonderful,
Sure.
wonderful. Here, let's raise our chai for Arijit. And did you all love this poetry on poetic license? So let's type yes. Let's type yes, all of you. Let's type we loved it. Can you all see the chat box? Yes, yes, great, great, great. So Arijit, so many people have loved your poetry. Keep writing and keep rocking.
Really well.
Thank you.
Really well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Great, great, great. Awesome. So now we come on to another great poet of the day, Miss Anshu Pal. While she works with BMW Group, her heart lies in poetry. She is a published author and writes both in English and Hindi. We welcome you, Anshu ma'am, and let's hear your poetry. Let's say cheers to welcome her.
Cheers.
Chai cheers. Yes, great.
Thank you so much.
What a great audience.
Thank you. A very warm good morning to everybody. And I thank KVM Group for this beautiful session. I have been actually waiting for such a beautiful session, which could happen with Corona effect. As we are all talking about tea, so before I start, I would tell you a couplet in Hindi.
Okay.
चाय में इलायची सा तेरा इश्क, चाय में इलायची सा तेरा इश्क, तेरे होने से जिंदगी में जायका आ जाए.
Wow.
क्या बात, क्या बात.
Thank you. So as you know, I work with the BMW Group, but poetry is in my heart. I have been writing for 13 years. I have written some books, also some anthologies. I write short stories also, but love to write poetry. So what I want to recite today is what a poet wants. एक शायर का दिल क्या कहता है. So a shayer is generally not materialistic. Normally whatever is required, yes, but we are not very materialistic people. तो एक शायर का दिल कहता है, न चाहूं सोना चांदी, न मांगू हीरा पन्ना, न चाहूं सोना चांदी, न मांगू हीरा पन्ना, मुझे तो बस भाई कुछ लफ्ज, एक कलम और एक पन्ना, मेरे लफ्ज और एक पन्ना। आगे है, आंक लूं तस्वीर में तुझे, सोचा नहीं कभी, आंक लूं तस्वीर में तुझे, सोचा नहीं कभी, तेरी रूह तक को आंक ले, कुछ लफ्ज और एक पन्ना, मेरे लफ्ज और एक पन्ना। पोएट के लिए होली दिवाली क्या होती है? न रंगों से खेलूं होली, न पटाखों से मनाऊं दिवाली, न रंगों से खेलूं होली, न पटाखों से मनाऊं दिवाली, मेरे रंगे कल्ब को बयां कर दे, कुछ लफ्ज और एक पन्ना, मेरे रंगे कल्ब को बयां कर दे, कुछ लफ्ज और एक पन्ना, मेरे लफ्ज और एक पन्ना।
वाह.
And how a poet thinks about happiness. ना खुशी में रौनक, न गम की बेचैनी मुझे, न खुशी की रौनक, न गम की बेचैनी मुझे, मेरे दिल का हाल समझते हैं, कुछ लफ्ज और एक पन्ना, कुछ लफ्ज और एक पन्ना, मेरे लफ्ज और एक पन्ना। और मैं जिंदगी, हाँ, पोएट्स जो होते हैं वो जिंदगी को क्या समझते हैं? खौफ मौत का, न जिंदगी की जिंदा दिली, न खौफ मौत का, न जिंदगी की जिंदा दिली, मेरे चेहरे की ये लज्जत, कुछ लफ्ज और एक पन्ना, मेरे चेहरे की ये लज्जत, कुछ लफ्ज और एक पन्ना, मेरे लफ्ज और एक पन्ना। और इसका लास्ट बंद है, न नफरतों के बाजार, न मोहब्बतों की गलियां, न नफरतों के बाजार, न मोहब्बतों की गलियां, मेरा इश्क मेरा प्यार, कुछ लफ्ज और एक पन्ना, मेरा इश्क मेरा प्यार, कुछ लफ्ज और एक पन्ना, मेरे लफ्ज और एक पन्ना, मेरे लफ्ज और एक पन्ना। थैंक यू।
So our next poet for the day is a chartered accountant by profession. She's also a soft skills trainer and a TTT expert and a poetess at heart. Let's welcome Shruti Gupta and her amazing poetry. Let's raise our cups to Shruti. Yay!
Hi everyone. Good morning. It's really great. I actually appreciate the effort taken by KVM Trust. I just saw this post on Insta and I was like, "अरे वाह, poetry session भी online." ये बहुत ही amazing idea है, and thanks to COVID that we are all being creative and getting everything on this platform, and nothing has been stopped. So it's really great. And what I recite today is actually on this situation. The title is it's about Mother Earth, how she's reacting to all these changes that are happening around us. So I hope you like it. I am not a published author, or I don't actually recite. I'm not. This is not my way. So usually write. It's just that what I feel I write. So it just comes from my heart. So I hope you all like it. Listen, nature's call, birds chirping, wind gushing, sun shines bright, less pollution to sight, horns not honking, families bonding, people unite, together we fight.
Am I audible enough?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so I have been a school student for the past 14 years, and it's my last year being one. So what I've written today is something that I'm closely feeling right now. Okay, so let's start. The title is A Year, and okay. It's only a year before I realized my greatest fear. Only a year before I see what it's like to be absolutely free and yet be an abductee. To the values that shape you, the love that drapes you, and the conscience that wakes you to the depths of the world, to the sweet, kind, and welcoming world. The innocence lies, a bundle of contradictions now even more amplified. I wouldn't dare say I'm scared. I'm supposed to be prepared for pushing myself into this drain, the drain that trails all emotions, all feelings alive. When will I ever be prepared for this sacrifice? What if I'm never? Through the path of love that I have been reared, this seems like a killing, tortured, ruthless endeavor. What if I love it? It's scaring more so, leaving behind my heart and soul, replacing that faith in a transient hole. It's only a year before I leave. I'm thinking too much, being my usual life. I'm leaving behind the only people who have shown the love, the care, and the warmth I now hold. It's the basis of who I am. Never knew love to be a punishment. It indeed is a pleasure.
Then we would want to hang on to that feeling called school. I think school is not just a place, it's a feeling. And I remember myself, my last day of class 12, I did not remove my uniform. It did not change into home clothes till it was night. I didn't want to give up on school at all. That's the beauty of school. We begin our lives with school. We hate to enter those portals as a kid, as a toddler who is probably 3 years old. But by the time we become teenagers, our bond with our school is so strong, and it remains so till the end of our lives. So well done. Cheers to Shubhika
Cheers.
and taking us back to our school days. Cheers. Now we have another student. Adit is also the editor of a school newspaper. So let's hear it from her.
Hi everyone. This poem is about the dilemma of a girl. Lights, camera, action. The auditorium house full. Breath stops, silence hangs heavy. The curtain is drawn, heart beats faster, the screen comes alive. Working into the night in a room, all eyes are on her. Another paper ball hits the wastebasket, her head in her hand, she sighs. The sun comes up with that new slope, striving to dissolve all prosperity. Where was all the hope? Walking down the street, all eyes are on her. Paper clutched tightly, determined to get it approved. But it was the slope. She fell, she rolled down into the dirt. As she rubbed her knee, the audience sneered jestingly. With undeterred spirit, she continues merrily on her way, tenacious to get it all today, or at least she hopes. HOD, says the door. A deep breath, she's about to knock. A plot twist opens, no warning. The antagonist shakes hands. The contract's been signed. The audience still laughing, the antagonist still smirking, the hope still crushing, and her soul forever crumbling. Back on the street, she's drenched as the old lady waters the plants. The cute little boy drives the bike right over her foot. The universe is against her. She looks into the audience. What's wrong with her? What talent doesn't she have? What strength is she missing? It's the intermission. She takes a break too. The audience returns with popcorn. Late, obviously. Late to see her breaking. Late to see her trying again. On time to see her failing. On time to mock her forward. Enough, she screams. They nearly drop their popcorn. Blocking all deprecation, she wields a pen as warriors do swords. Back on the street, she slides the slope, greeting the old lady and helping the toddler. She skips into the building. A deep breath, she knocks. She's demanded in. HOD is in a bad mood. Just one chance is all she asks. Noticing the strain on her face, she gets what she wants. He's into it deep, scanning every word. The audience waits with her, clutching their popcorn, no one laughs, all hearts beating with her. An hour later, he gets up, pulls her by the hands roughly, makes her sit on his chair. Congratulations, he clapped. She couldn't believe it. She was behind the table, on the chair she most desired. 6 years is short, she thought, sarcastically, of course. This is her blockbuster, and she's the hero. And the sun came up with that new hope, a hope to survive, a hope to strive, to prosper, to surmount another slope. With the antagonist back in the shadows and the credits scrolling by, the auditorium was still houseful, breathing it all in. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well done, Aditi. I think our youngsters are quite a bunch of talent. The youngest lot, Shubhika and Aditi. And I think all of us, all of you, have taken us to different journeys. Somebody who talked about the poetic license, somebody who talked about shairi, dil se nikalti hai, and somebody who talked about how earth is healing in today's times. I think this is such a beautiful conglomeration of so many emotions, so many thought processes. So now I would like to invite our founder, Ms. Poonam Singh Jamwal, with her recitation. We welcome you.
Can I pass the mic to Praveen?
Why not? Why not?
Yeah. So he's also a budding poet. So let's hear him. I want Praveen to say his few couplets he's written. All right. Praveen, come on. Tee off.
Okay, wonderful. So, the title of the poem is A Poem Right Now. Okay. So now, yes, I can write a poem right now. Without a pen, I wonder how. The words are streaming, my eyes are glowing, living with the hope that the ink starts flowing. Yes, I can write a poem right now. Without a lover, I wonder how. With a thumping heart and a beating head, the breath is slow, the breath is low, and the pulse is dead. As seconds pass, the agony keeps growing, hoping for the caress so that the tears stop flowing. Yes, I wrote a poem right now. Without a pen, I wonder how. So this is poem which I, this is an instant poem which I created.
Yeah, let's raise our cups and say we loved it. Can you all tie that we love this?
Thanks to you.
Yeah,
and,
it's such a
Tulika.
pleasure. I wish more people could have joined in, and Tulika's handled it beautifully.
Yeah.
But I think it's always a beginning, and once we start converging like that, we realize what a seamlessness is there. And a lot of times to put together people to be able to share poetry, the geographies intervene. And this is such a wonderful moment that we are exploring that anytime, anywhere feeling that if you want to hear, we just jump into our computers and talk to each other.
Yeah.
So I love this absolutely. I have a lot of work to flow through, and today I thought that I'm going to respond to what was discussed about a feeling of a poet. That so I picked up one sentenza each from 2-3 poetries to be able to create one thought, because this is the introductory session, and I thought if I could capture some bit of whatever you've said, but some bit, not all of it. So I have this Kumar Viyogi's poetry Ghar. It is in Dogri, but I love one or two couplets that he's written here, and the in response to what the poets really want in life. So he's written a beautiful couplet that says, "एक टुकड़ा मैं रोटी मांगू सोने को बस नुक्कड़, एक पल मांगू मुस्काने को इस धरती के ऊपर, रोने को एक पहर में मांगू लोटा एक शराब, ओक से रह रहे पीड़ा छलके, यही है जीवन घर." That's all he wants. He told me a poet feels when there is everything in poet's life is exaggerated. Beauty, pain, love. And they feel such extreme emotion that if God had not blessed them with verse, they would go mad. That's those are the sensitive souls that are there. People like me, or perhaps people like Praveen, um, understand this because we juxtapose both the worlds. We feel the same extreme pain, but we also are given other coping mechanisms beyond pure poetry. So that's why I take so much pleasure in people expressing themselves in poetry, because you can feel the sweet pain of the moment when they might have expressed something, and it stays. That's the beauty about verse, that anytime you read, you immediately get transported to that feeling you had when it happened to you. So that's the magic of poetry. So I used to randomly write, but because I was daughter of a great poet, so वो कहते हैं ना, बरगद के नीचे कभी कभी छोटे छोटे गुम हो जाते हैं. So today I thought I'm going to promise to Tulika's effort that I'm going to dig out some poetry of mine. Obviously, I could not. I found one little thing which I'm going to share with you. It's called From Dismal to Delightful. Okay. What a beautiful contrast. The setting sun inflaming the gray sky, splashing crimson light on the dying day, like a vermilion on the creased forehead, vibrant but streaked with virulent strokes of time. What a contrast, gay and gloomy at once, like life itself. So, how do you like it?
We love it. We love it. Let's raise our mugs to show that we love it.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, imagine for so many years of writing quietly and doing work in praise of poetry, I must have read out my poetry after 15 years. So thanks to all of you. And I'm taking Tulika's time as a thank you note. I'm supposed to say something, so I am going to only conclude with a poem. Okay, so I've taken advantage of me being the chief guest here in your party.
Definitely.
So I love this sonnet of Viyogi, which says Viyogi, choose your words with care, because all of you are silversmith of words. So that's why, and in everyday life, we express ourselves with words. So I love this poetry for that reason. Says Viyogi, choose your words with care. They come in unsuspected meanings garbed. So of their apparent apparel beware, for when their sweetened look can be barbed, as an inadvertent infliction, change of tone, or unintended stress, careless pause, can deadly misunderstandings cause. It happens to us all the time in all our relationships. To misinterpretations, words are prone. The words can cripple, maim, make you cry, or injure deeper than the lashing knives, or with sweet nothings make you sweetly sigh, with light euphoric breathing all your lives. So the last two of a sonnet, like a sonnet is a 14-line poem, and the last two conclude your thought. It says, so keep their consequences in your mind. They can be cruel, also can be kind. Thank you.
Awesome. Cheers to Viyogi and cheers to Nukkar Chai.
And more poetry from all of you. And I think Tulika is such a lovely platform. And I like to see more and more young poets coming in here.
On the spot poem, amazing.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So with this, we come to the end of our.
Are you not
Nukkad Chai.
giving, you don't have time for one round more for everybody?
Yes, we can.
2 lines?
We will continue with it. We are planning one more online Nukkad Chai edit soon. So we have received a lot of requests for recitations of more poetry and a lot of others who couldn't join in today. So let's hope we're going to do that in the next one.
Guys, I really wanted to hear you. Tulika didn't allow me, so it's
So now you know if I come out with bruises in the next meet, what happened to me? You know whom to blame.
Tulika, can you allow me to just unmute all? We can just have a collective.
Yes, I was going to say that next. Thank you for stealing my words.
So everybody is unmuted now, so we can.
Yeah. Yes. What is it?
You can share your feelings and how you felt about joining Nukkad Chai online. Just 2-3 lines about your experience of today. Can we begin with you, Arijit?
It's a very welcome change. As I said, I'm listening to so many beautiful poets, and you get more ideas. And the laziness which the lockdown brings, this is definitely a cure for that. And I'm much inspired after hearing the lovely thoughts by so many talented people with whom I'm sharing the screen. It's really a great moment. And again, thanks to KBM Trust, Uma Vyogi ji, and all the organizers that we had such a lovely poetic morning. Thank you.
Hey, cheers to Arijit. Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
Great. Can we hear from you, Anshu, please?
Yes, I am also very thankful to KVM Trust and all the organizers. Also, I'm so happy to see, so young talent writing so well. I mean, I have been also going for Hindi Kavi Sammelans. I recite English also, but here I found more Hindi stuff than English. But I'm really very happy and very proud to see young talent coming up like this. Thanks to you, Tulika and Kajal, whom I were talking to. I'm really very happy to share the screen with such a young talent. Feeling very proud, and I was actually thinking a few days before that I have seen people writing. Somehow youngsters writing, but not coming with such an expression. But today I'm really very happy to see youngsters writing so well and coming out for recitation also. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your wonderful words. Yes, let's raise our chai. Thank you so much. Shruti, would you like to share how it was? A chartered accountant and a poetess at heart, that's a deadly combination.
Thank you so much. It's such an innovative, creative thing to do that you bought poetic sessions online. I was amazed actually when I saw this post on Insta. I was like, oh, I want to participate, and it's wonderful. And the best part is you shared that someone from Kolkata is also here. So online platform does this, that it brings everyone together, and there's just no boundary. You can go beyond. Probably next time we'll have someone from Canada joining us. I would definitely.
If it wasn't for time issues, we actually had 2 people who wanted to join. We wanted to host it right now, and they're sleeping there. So next time we'll do have at a time when we can work across all time zones. Thank you for the brilliant idea, Shruti. Now coming to the 2 cutie pies. So Shubhrika, let's hear from you.
Yeah.
First of all, thank you. And I think that the best thing that can happen to a poet or a writer during lockdown is that they find out that we have an online poet reciting thing. This was so good. I actually felt like I was being teleported to a lot of different worlds just by sitting here, So I could bond to Aditi's story. I could bond to being what our mother nature would be thinking. It was amazing, honestly. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shubhika. And I have to tell you all one thing, that these kids are in their final year of school, class 12, and they are missing out on a lot of studies. But the school is not leaving any stone unturned to pressurize them with a lot of online classes. they are doing a lot of assignments and they are still waking nights. It doesn't really feel that they are not going to school. So apart from that, when they are able to take out time for their creative pursuits, I think that's really, really amazing. So hats off to you, Shubhika. Wonderful, wonderful. So we have to raise our chai for Shubhika. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Now, last but not the least, let's hear it from Aditi, what she feels about attending today's session.
Oh, it was amazing to hear everybody's beautiful poetry from so many different places. It was beautiful to hear all of you, and it was amazing to recite my own poetry. I guess I recited it.
Yes. So cheers to Aditi.
Thanks to Kajal ma'am also for inviting us all. It's really nice. It's really sweet of her.
Yes.
We have Kajal and we have Rohan. We have our technical support all with us who are not really in the front. So there's a huge amount of technical support which goes on.
We'll try to compile all this and the session and everything, and we'll surely share everything, all the pictures and everything. The session is going really great, and we'll share this on our social media soon.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Yay! Yes to Kajal and our great technical team. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. And thank you to Poonam ma'am.
A round of applause.
No, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah,
Last moment, Tulika's really badgered me to be a part of this, and I thank you. I otherwise, I would have just skirted and skimmed. But next time, I'm going to be the first person to ask her that log me in and send me an invite. Loved it, Tulika. Very good idea.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, everybody.
On behalf of everyone. And to tell you a little secret, Poonam ma'am has been awake the whole night. It was her birthday yesterday. So happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday, ma'am.
Thank you. What a lovely way to start, no? This year will be full of poetry and joy, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Cheers, guys. See you next time.
Yes,
And fill up your favorite poetry. And when is next time, Tulika?
I will keep everybody updated, and I would request all of you to like, share, and comment on our videos. We create a lot of musical content based on the sonnets, and you can find us on YouTube. You can just type in Kuch Poetic as well as Kuar Yogi Memorial Trust. Kajal will send all those names in our chat boxes, and you can be our members. So like, share, and comment, and spread the joy of poetry.
And somewhere what happens is a lot of talent is there, and we have such lovely words, but we don't curate it. The purpose of KVM Trust is to curate what you do and bring it out there. One is to share with each other, and the gems can be curated and put out there. So let's see how this goes. And 2020 might be a challenge for all of us, but I also think we are looking inwards and say that's such a beautiful thing to do. Right? All right. Take care.
Thank you so much. मिलो कभी चाय पर, फिर और किस्से सुनेंगे. कुछ हम खामोशी से कहेंगे, कुछ आप चुपके से सुनेंगे. So with this, let's raise our chai one last time, and bye-bye.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.